Hi everyone and welcome to my latest video. Today I'm going to be trying out a silver smoky eye with a dark berry lip. So it's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial, but I thought now would be the perfect occasion as you're getting ready for any Christmas parties or work days. This is a great go-to look for the evening. So firstly, I'm just taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation and I'm applying that all over the eyelid just to create a nice good base for my eyeshadow to stick to. Okay, so moving on to the eyelid colour, I'm taking the silver shade from my new Lorac Pro 2 palette, which my parents got me from the States because I've been looking for one of these for ages and I absolutely love it. The pigments are really strong, really nice shades in it. So what I'm doing here is I've taken a flat eyeshadow Bobbi Brown brush and I'm just gently pressing in the shadow all over the lid of the eye just to make sure that that's firmly in place. Next I'm taking the charcoal shade and I'm using a number 7 blend and contour brush and I'm just going to apply that in the crease of the eye, just slightly blending in as I go. Blending is really important here as I want it to look soft and smoky rather than very kind of harsh. I think with this kind of shade you do need to be really careful to blend it in as much as possible, otherwise, as I said, it can look really harsh and severe. So take your time with this. I've been playing with makeup for about 15 years now and I still find it very difficult to blend, so I really just try and take as much time as possible just to work it in. So next I'm taking my MAC 217 blending brush. This is very much a cult beauty product and it is absolutely the best blending brush that I've ever used. I always go on about it, but it is really good. I definitely recommend investing in it. Okay, so next I'm taking a thin eyeshadow brush from Crown Brush and I'm dipping that into the charcoal shade again and I'm just taking that underneath the eye and softly winging it up at the corners. For me, this helps to really open up my eyes and make them look bigger than they are. I think without a darker shade underneath, sometimes it can just look really, it can almost look as if it's draining the colour from your face and it just makes your eyes look really teeny tiny. So that's why I like to apply that underneath. And then I'm taking a mini smudger brush, again from Crown Brush, and I'm just using that to softly blend it out. Okay, so next I'm taking my Clinique trusty black gel liner and my MAC 209 brush and I'm going to be applying that close to the upper lash line and then winging it out at the corners. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a closer up look of me applying my eyeliner. What I like to do here is still take a bit of time to make sure that both sides are symmetrical. I do, even though I've been applying it for years, I still do find it a bit tricky. So again, just take your time with it and make sure you've got it to where you want it to be. So next I'm taking the Snow shade from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and I'm also taking a small flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to be applying that on the inner corners of my eyes. So this again helps open up my eyes, makes them look bigger, brighter. I'm also taking this from the inner corners up to the middle of my lid just to give the look a bit more dimension and again to make my eyes really pop. So next I'm going to be applying my foundation. I tend to apply this after my eyeshadow just to avoid any fallout and having to redo it again. So I've already applied my primer, which is the L'Oreal Anti-Redness Primer, and then I'm just taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation and a Real Techniques brush just to really work that in. Again, if you are heading out, I always take time over my base just to make sure that it just doesn't move all night. And really, if you do take an extra couple of minutes, you do see the effects of it. It does definitely stay put. So to set that, I'm taking my Clinique translucent powder and a fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to be quickly applying that all over my face just to really set it and yeah, keep it in place. Okay, so moving on to the brows, I'm taking the Avon Brow Kit. I think this one is for brunettes. And I'm taking the darker shade and an angled brush, and I'm just going to be filling in my brows just to kind of make them look a bit thicker and a little bit darker. I think if I left my brows as they are with the silver shadow, it just wouldn't look right. It would look really pale and draining. And normally I get mine tinted, but I think I'm in between tints at the moment here. So they do look incredibly fair and almost as if they're disappearing off my face. Brows for me never used to be important, but recently I've really been getting into them and just trying to perfect it each time. Unfortunately, my eyebrows tend to be a really different shape. The right tends to be more kind of to the way I would like it to be, and then the left one just looks very sparse at the corners, so it's very tricky for me to try and get them right and kind of to try and make them look as symmetrical as possible. But apparently your brows are meant to be sisters, not twins, so I don't try and overdo it and spend too long on them. If you make any mistakes, I find this brush really good for helping tidying them up. This is the flatliner brush from Crown Brush. And then to help set my brows, keep them in place, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Okay, so I've already curled my eyelashes with the Shu Uemura eyelash curler, and then I've also applied mascara using the Max Factor Clumptify. And now I'm moving on to the waterline. So I'm taking Rimmel Scandalize in Nude, and I'm just applying that just along the bottom there, which again helps my eyes to look bigger and also to make the whites of my eye appear even wider. Okay, so now moving on to contour, I'm just taking the Benefit Dallas blusher and an angled brush, and I'm just going to be sucking in my cheeks, making that kind of duck face, and just then applying that in the hollows of the cheeks. I'm not one for going overboard on the contouring because I don't particularly feel that I need it, and I think it's very, if done badly, it can look very dodgy and kind of as if you've just smeared muck on your face. So I just like to apply it lightly, just in the hollows of my cheeks, and then followed by blusher. This one is the Sleek palette, I think in Lace, and I'm just taking the middle shade just to apply a nice light rosy sheen. Okay, so next I'm taking my favourite highlighter of the moment. It's the Topshop powder highlighter, and I think this is in Sun Prism. And I'm just taking another angled brush, and I'm just going to be sweeping that at the top just to create a nice highlight. I'm also going to take that down the bridge of my nose and just the top of my lips, just try to make my lips look a little fuller. So next I'm going to be taking a dark berry shade lip liner from Rimmel just to line my lips. Sorry if you can't see that there, clearly I wasn't paying attention when I was zooming up to take this shot. Apologies. but you get the kind of gist. So then I'm going to be using that to fill in my lips before I then apply my lipstick. So now I'm taking the Topshop lipstick in Drive, which is a really pretty pinky purple lip colour, but it has a bit of a shimmer in it as well, so it's absolutely perfect for an evening or a birthday party, Christmas party, work do, or whatever. It's just a lovely shade. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. If you were heading on a night out, what I would recommend is using the Urban Decay setting spray to really keep your look in place. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I think it's a nice alternative to the usual gold smoky eye that I go for. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for any other makeup tutorials, I'm very open to that. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!